Souls games are well known for how desolate they are, robbing players of their hope and the developers of their color palettes. Even so, we can take the occasional breath of fresh air and a short break from getting pounded by Daddy Miyazaki to touch grass. Today, I'm seeing just how fast I can touch grass in every FromSoft game. Starting with the Demon's Souls remake, we can play the journey to the Nexus after skipping the cutscene as quickly as possible. Soon enough, we can find small patches of the green goodness scattered here and there. What I'm more interested in, though, is what we start with in the bottom left corner. Who cares about touching grass when you could eat grass? Oh, that's the good stuff. On to Dark Souls. After showing off some expert keyboard gameplay, we have to make our way down the prison hall and up a ladder on account of the fact that there is no grass. Right outside the door, we have our first bonfire and a bit of controversy, where some people might think that this patch of green isn't actually grass and just some weird, mossy green stuff. But if I've learned anything from Minecraft, it's that this green stuff makes the same sound as grass. Change my mind in the comments. Next, we have the worst Soulsborne game in the franchise, but luckily for me, we get some good old grass right before we uninstall the game. Takes about as long as I last in bed. Moving on to Dark Souls 3 and... What? So what if the list isn't in order of release? I have to get through all the Souls titles first, duh. Anyway, we see some sad dead stuff at the start that only those with the lowest standards would consider grass. So we're just gonna keep going here. Gundyr tries to convince us that his grass is homegrown, but we tell him to hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. Unfortunately, Firelink Shrine is full of ash, so no grass here. We have to push on in search of grass across the high wall of Lothric, where we see some more visions of sadness, but it's pretty easy to get through. We pet the doggy and skip a cutscene where we get abducted by some grass addicts, who conveniently drop us off near some of the best grass in the game. Bloodborne, baby! After waking up for what feels like an eternity because we haven't touched grass in so long, we run out the door only to be beat down by the big bad wolf himself. Just like Dark Souls 3 though, Bloodborne forces us to be true connoisseurs of that dank greenness. These weird ferns are not only not grass, they're also in a dream. If dreaming about touching grass counted, people might think I'm weird for how much grass I'm touching. I also know that you're a person of impeccable taste, so we'll have to look elsewhere for our fix of grass. Instead of getting dominated for our Hunter Bussi, we play the perfectly balanced game of Bloodborne that has no exploits whatsoever. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit. We do have to deal with some of the longest ladders in the game, but like I always say, down is Grass Town. Crossing Miyazaki's favorite thing after bare feet, we finally get to some good kush that looks and sounds like grass.
This is the dollar store. How good can it be?
When we start up Sekiro, we're in a sewer type thing again. What's up with that? Anyway, we climb out and quickly find some nice tufts of grass. Gotta be careful not to fall off the cliff though. Elden Ring is a little different. Don't be fooled by this golden nonsense, brothers and sisters, for we must demand true grass. In fact, I'm so upset about this affront to good grass everywhere, I go commit unalive. Now you might be thinking that opening the doors and going up the elevator for your Breath of the Wild moment is the fastest way to bury your face in some choice chlorophyll. But in reality, descending into the Cave of Knowledge is better. Just don't think too much about why there's so much grass underground. For the final times, here's how long it takes to touch grass in every FromSoft game, from slowest to fastest. Thanks for watching. What do you mean I didn't include Armored Core?